going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Moet here, and today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a different video today. I know every single time we start recording we do a different type of video, but yes, once again we're doing a little bit something different. Today is a rant video. I'm ranting. Chris, now what the fuck are you ranting about this time? Man, as you could tell from either the title or the thumbnail, if I can get Grant to make this thumbnail for me. Shout out Grant, shout out Crypt Magnet. Hopefully he can make this for me. But you'll probably be able to tell that I'm ranting and raving, and I'm upset about luck in video games. I mean, it's one of the most frustrating things. So you're asking, okay, well, you've been mad about luck in video games for however long. I don't know why it's taking you this long to make a video about it. I've made videos about it before. So then what set you over the edge this time? This time what set me over the edge was Dead by Daylight. It seems to be that most games I play, I cannot escape the luck factor that seems to plague them. And if I bring that luck factor, what really made me mad was I was talking to people about it. Two idiots. No, I'm not gonna name them. Idiot, patient, confidentiality. I'm not gonna name them. It seems to be that people are just okay with the fact that these games are just completely luck based. Not completely, because completely isn't fair. Completely is not fair. It's the fact that the luck in these games takes away from the skill gap these games could have. So most games could be really, really competitive. Pokemon could be really competitive. See, that's the thing. Pokemon, Hearthstone. I don't know if people still play Yu-Gi-Oh. Most of these video games are can be competitive, but instead just have a bunch of luck incorporated in them instead. And I don't know how to get rid of it. I just know that it makes the game worse. It makes it not worth it to try and be as good as you possibly can in these games. Like, it makes it you try and get good at a game, but then you get hit with some sort of bullshit or some sort of luck that really shouldn't be in the game, that can't be explained, except for that the game developers wanted to make it easier for less skilled players. And that's the only real answer to that. Is that when you add luck to a game, it's that you want to make it easier for players who just aren't as good, which it makes it so that way getting skilled, being good at a game is no longer incentivized. Why do I have to spend the time, or not even why do I have to, because I don't have to do anything, but why should I spend the time to get good at your game, to get skillful, to be better than decent, better than average, when the average player can get lucky? They can get, whether it be the 6% in crits, or 4% in Dead by Daylight, or they just get lucky as hell and draw whatever card they need in Hearthstone, or they get a critical strike or whatever they call it in League. What's the point in me spending my time getting good when it can all be taken away just because you got lucky? I played better, but you got luckier, so you win. And this is balancing the game? No, this isn't balancing the game. No, because you wouldn't do that to balance the game. What this does is this keeps the players, it levels out the playing field more so. So the people who are really bad, they feel like they're about average. The people who are average, they feel like they're actually pretty good. And the people who are pretty good to great, they're just pretty good to great. That's it. The luck doesn't add anything to them because they were already playing at an above average level. So it just brings up the people who are average to the people who are already playing at an above average level. It does nothing for the competitive nature of the game, but level out the playing field more. But you don't deserve to have the playing field leveled with me because you didn't put in the work I did. You didn't put in the hours. You've never tried to get better. You've never done anything to get better. All you've done is rely on luck, and that's brought you up to my level. And why do they do that? It's pretty obvious. They do that to keep the person invested in the game. If you're doing piss poor horribly at the game, you're not going to want to play that much anymore. Eventually you're just going to want to stop playing. You're going to be done with the game because you're doing so bad. Why would I want to play a game that I'm bad at? Makes no sense, right? Makes no sense. So to keep you invested, they add a couple luck elements, tilt the game a little bit in a noob, tilt a little bit in the worst player's favor. So that way they have a better chance of winning, and it keeps them invested in the game longer. Keeping them invested in the game longer means more sales. That's, at the end of the day, that's what it always comes down to. If I can keep you invested in my game longer, I can sell you more stuff. I can get more sales, I can make more money, and I can go to the Caribbeans 3 times a year instead of 2. And that's what it comes down to at the end, and that's what makes me so upset. I understand why they do it, but the reasoning for it is just awful. It makes no sense. Well, it makes sense for their pockets. That's the problem. It makes sense for their pockets. If I was invested in their pockets, I would have no problem with Pokemon being completely lucky. It would make me no difference. Man, more power to you, Pokemon game. Be as lucky as you want to be. If I had some stock in Nintendo, I'd have no problem with this. I'd tell them to make the games even luckier. Make it so that way there's no discrepancy in skill whatsoever. Everybody's just as lucky as everybody is. Again, let it all go. But I don't have a monetary gain in this game. I don't get anything from playing it. I don't make money from playing it. I just play it. That's it. I just play it. I play it because I have fun when I don't get lucked. I play it because I have fun when I do have those skillful matches. When it is a competitive game. Once the luck factor gets introduced and the game's no longer competitive, that's when the game starts to become less fun for a person who takes these games even semi-seriously. You know, I'm not big on, oh, I'm gonna be the best #1 ladder player. Oh, I'm gonna have 12 trophies and this and that or whatever. I don't really care about all that. What I care about is just having a competitive game. That's it. If the game's competitive, there's no luck involved. Whoever played better won. Boom, perfect. There's no hard feelings. If you play better and you beat me, there's never any hard feelings. I just got outplayed. That's it. I'm not God. Like, I'm not the best there ever was. Nothing like that. I can easily play somebody, they outplay me, and then that's it. It's cool. But when I play somebody and it's back and forth, and then they get lucky, and then I lose because of that, the playing field was even. Oh, but you got a crit. Oh, well, I guess I lost. Guess this game makes sense. You're right. Perfect. That's when the game starts to become less and less fun. As you get up higher, as you get up there higher in skill, the more you see the lucky in these games, the more they turn you off to it. To be honest, the more you just don't even want to play them anymore. It's like, what am I playing for? Just to eventually get lucked? Is that it? I give him a scarf. Okay. I'll just use turn. Well, Chris, hey, since you got all the problems, what's the answers? Oh man, I don't really have answers, to be honest. The only answer that I could really give, that I could even imagine, like let's say for Pokemon, they would have, for Pokemon it would be so tough because they would actually have to rework a large majority of the game, just because it's complete at this point. It's completely built around the luck factor. Most moves have luck factors associated to them. The critical hit chance could be removed, but with that there would have to be abilities that would have to be removed. Items would have to be removed. Then there's, look at this, accuracy, paralysis, things like that. So Pokemon, it's kind of impossible at this point to completely remove the luck factor to this game. If you did that, it wouldn't even be Pokemon anymore. It'd actually be a completely new game. So it's tough to say what they could do to make the games more competitive, because at this point I don't think there's anything that they could do to make these games more competitive. Well, it's just a little frustrating. That's it. It's just a little frustrating. And Blunder's a prime example of that. I know we joke on him a lot. We make fun of him or whatever what have you, about not getting a trophy and all this and that. But a lot of his losses have been because he just got lucked. Just because he's got unlucky at the right moment. Same thing with Joey. A lot of his losses have been because he's got unlucky at the right moments. And it's frustrating. You don't know. You can't possibly, unless you've been there, you couldn't possibly understand how frustrating it is to be good at something, to be great at something, and then to lose to somebody that you shouldn't have because of a 6% chance or a 20% chance. Or it's not that you got unlucky. I didn't get unlucky. It's happened. It's that the game design is so bad and just wasn't meant for competitive play in the first place that they got lucky enough to actually beat me. Not like, oh, you made a lucky double switch and you beat me. No, that's that's okay. That's fine. You get a lucky double switch and beat me. More power to you. No, it's that you got a lucky crit. You got a lucky burn. I didn't get unlucky because of that. You got 100% lucky because of that. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating to have to deal with. Nice luck, dude. Nice freaking luck. It's frustrating to have to deal with that type of stuff, man. Y'all, I don't know. It's just, it was on my mind. It was annoying me. I was really getting annoyed. And I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, man, if only there was some way that you could just get rid of the luck in most of these games, but there isn't, because the games would change completely. And people probably wouldn't want to play them as much. Without the luck, Pokemon just wouldn't have the player base it does now. I'd say at least a solid, at least the bottom half of it probably wouldn't play anymore, because there's nothing keeping them in it. I mean, they probably play the D. Well, that's what, and that makes more sense, because the DS games aren't really made. Originally, weren't made for competitive. Like, when was the first VGC tournament? Take a look real quickly. See, the trading card game, not too bad. Was run by was it on 2012. I mean 2002. Now, when did the first Pokemon game? I'm pretty sure the first Pokemon game came out in 1996, if I'm correct. 1996 or 1992. It's one of those two. I can never remember which date it is. But that, I mean, 1996, 1992, whichever one, it just proves my point that the game wasn't made to be competitive. When they first made the game, competitiveness was never in mind for this. They never even thought, they didn't think, well, I'm sure when the person, whatever his name is, Sagori Kamayoshi, I don't know his name, whatever his name was, when he came up with this game, the first thing in his mind wasn't, oh man, what I'm going to build here is going to be a very competitive game. No, it's supposed to be a fun game. You just run around and do shit. You get Pokemon and that's it. It was never supposed to be what it is now. But the popularity in it brought out the competitiveness in it. People play a game. So many people play a game. Eventually, they're going to find a way to be competitive about it. It's just human nature. It just makes sense. What's going on with my animations? What's going on with my... Let me restart my internet. What's going on? Hello? I've been disconnected. I know. Thank you. Reconnect, please. Reconnect, please. Thank you. Chat, you add so many people to a game, of course they're gonna be they're gonna get competitive about it eventually. It's just human nature. Humans are competitive. You could make a game where you're trading Care Bears to each other. Eventually people would get competitive about that. That's just how, I don't know about it. Not everybody feels the same, of course. Not everybody's built the same way. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, 1996. That's what. Not everybody's built the same. But eventually people are going to be competitive about it. So any game you build, and this is just, I'm going to end it here because I'm done talking about it. I'm just beating a dead horse with a dead bush. If you ever build a game, you hear the sound of my voice and you build a game, remember when you build a game that more than likely it's going to be competitive in nature. And just, you know, keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind when you build it. Don't build a game and then just sneak in a couple luck elements and say, oh no. Don't worry about those. Those are for balance though. Those lucky, no, that's just for balance. Don't worry about those. Just you know, just keep that in mind. That the game you build, you ever build a game, one day it's gonna be competitive, and people, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad when they get luck, like me, and they're gonna make videos about it, like me, and they're gonna talk shit about you, like me, like me. And Pokemon, it's a fun game. It's a fun game, dude. It's a fun game. Let's finish this game off. Are we? You got CC? Easy read. Oh my gosh. Easy reads. Oh, so you're good. So you're good now. A slave orb? Holy moly. Go back to you. Let's just drop a leaf storm. I mean, the thing is, this thing can't come back in too many times, so really okay. I just switched the goal in here. I lose. At the most, it only has 2 turns left. Oh, but instead, he'll give me his Schwalot. Perfect, perfect. As long as I have this and I hit a leaf storm, I win. Oh, this boy tried to go for a fucking Jeez. What a savage. Oh no, Ice Beam just did more. Never. I'm tweaking. I'll tweak. Might be. Oh, he sacked that. Perfect. What's this at? 43? If I go Delmise, as he goes for an SD, savage. Is he gonna double at the end? Interesting. You gonna double here? I don't think you bowed it. I do not think you bowed it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think you were about that. I didn't think you were about that action. Doesn't get flamethrower too, does it? Oh no. Oh, that could have been bad. Wake me up before you go. Please wake up. Alright, but that's gonna do it for today. I hope you all enjoy this little rant. Damn, this was 20 minutes? Holy shit. I feel like if you stayed for the whole thing, thank you. I appreciate it. Easy. And then we're gonna have another toxic live pretty soon. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.